Alright, gentlemen, good lighting. Day 436, if I'm right, of trying to become a millionaire. This thing actually looks kind of nice on my face, although it's actually acne, So, day 436 of trying to become a millionaire. It's 10 p.m. at night, so I'm not gonna be able to talk too loud. Video. Yeah, what can I say? I mean, we don't have a separate office, or I don't have a separate room. Ups and downs. The main thing for today is that we didn't go to the job. I have a day job, I have college coming in. So college is approximately in the 2nd of June. Okay, let me stand up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of things going on right now, and I think one of the things you people might be interested in, or at least a little bit, is the day job dilemma I had. Because dang guys, I mean, the last video, I wish I could have titled some a little different, because I don't know what I have signed up for with this day job. Okay, they're offering kind of a very competitive salary, which is 300 fix, but you have to work entire months obviously to get that salary of 300 USD. If I'm right. And obviously, yeah, they're probably lying about some of the aspects of their product. I don't know what to do about it, gentlemen. Like, I don't know what I have signed up for. They're offering competitive salary, fixed pay salary, plus bonuses from the sale you make. So it's kind of, sweet spot, but the product is some kind of pills, which I don't know if they work, because the reviews and testimonials are fake. Okay, I wouldn't care if the reviews are fake on some kind of store where we're selling teddy bears or toys. I don't care, but in this case we're selling it to people who are desperate for a cure, and we can't really fake almost anything, gentlemen. And we're faking reviews, we're faking some of the quotes of doctors that they recommended this pill. I mean, but the good thing is, we're kind of, things are kind of just coming in together, you know what I mean? College is on June 2nd, remember that? And the work schedule at this day job is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m, which means that I'm not gonna either I will have to choose. It's either the job or the college, and I'm probably gonna go for the college. But again, okay, there's too many things which happened for me to fit into this one single video. I'm sorry. Just try to understand, just try to fail, just try to get in one tone with me. I'm trying to give you 1 out of 10 reasons in this video why I did the thing I decided I'm doing. So just bear with me. Yeah, okay, so let's say this is the only reason I'm quitting this day job, and we have a good excuse for college, because my mom doesn't really like me when I'm quitting something and moving on to something else. She's probably gonna be with me on this thing, and I don't really have to tell her all the garbage going on out there, which is kind of great, because I'm a man, and I don't want to tell everything to her. On the other side, we also have upside of this thing happening is that God will, I'm gonna get some kind of another higher paying, legit, remote, probable sales, or appointment setting, or even, I'm afraid to say, maybe you're coding, who knows? Because coding and tech jobs are kind of, screwed a little bit. I don't know what is going on in the tech world right now. Most of the people, they couldn't get a job. They're doing their own like startup or something like that, indie hacking, um, it's just crazy, gentlemen. Most of the people I reached out who are indie hackers, who are doing their own startup in a solo, I reached out to them. They're kind of broke. They can't hire people even though they kind of need some help. Or the people who were kind of hiring, they just want people who are literally gonna be in the office in San Francisco, California, somewhere in America, to really work on the startup together and this coding vibe. They want that, which I understand, but I'm not in America, so couldn't say yes. And like things are coming together, you know what I mean? I kind of want to, I'm probably gonna work there. Let's not rush things up too much. Until at least the beginning of the college, I'm probably gonna be in this day job. Gonna be making some sales, gonna be earning some commissions. Okay, yeah, gonna be making sales, God will, gonna be getting the commissions, gonna be doing all the right thing, and hopefully, who knows, maybe I will work the entire months, or I will work less than 1 month. Who knows? But I will get out of that place because I will have to, I will have to delegate some time for college. Otherwise, college is meant for 1 month. If I'm not gonna do the assignments and pass the exams on time together with everybody, then they're gonna make me stay up later than everybody. So something which should have ended in 30 to 40 days, the process of studying, is gonna last for 2 months or even longer, and I don't want this thing to last for just longer. And as I said, the schedule of work is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So when do you expect me to work, and study on this thing? You know what I mean? Yeah, gentlemen, I'm sorry if I messed you up. It's like 7 minutes of just talking about this dilemma of day job and college and getting this job thing done. And you might be wondering, like, what the heck, did I do anything really useful today? Gentlemen, we are cooking something up right here. Applied for almost 10 to 20 coding jobs. A lot of them are just I messaged people on Twitter, Twitter, and just asking them if I can somehow help with their startup, because these people are kind of solopreneurs or indie hackers, and if I'm gonna get lucky, I'm gonna get a job without any like garbage interviews and all those hiring process managers. I can't get through these filters, those technical questions, I can't really answer them. So I kind of just trying to find my own way into this coding, into this world of tech, all right? And I might get lucky, who knows, already had some success with people actually inviting me to physical location, which I unfortunately just couldn't commit to. I think that's it. I applied for sales jobs. In total, we today applied to almost 70 jobs, both coding, non-coding, sales, non-sales. It's mostly sales and coding. Okay, 50-50. And vlogging right now, documenting this entire journey. That's kind of boring. It's kind of boring, but it's intense. It's intense. Gotta say, this is intense. I have 2 days of work and 2 days of rest in this day job. For some reason, they just made it this way. But I'm glad that they did, because, right after I worked for 2 days in that place, I came back home with a ton of motivation to get some kind of another job, all right? Applied for appointment setting jobs, applied for coding jobs, you know, messaged people on X, messaged people on LinkedIn, messaged just crazy, going crazy, you know. I messaged some entrepreneurs asking them for any gig or any job or anything I can help them with. Oh my god, we're going crazy. We're cooking something up, and hopefully we're gonna get something out of this thing. Inshallah, God will, we are gonna get something out of this thing. Because, you know, I messaged like 3 or 4 entrepreneurs because I just didn't know what to do else. You know, I got tired of applying for jobs, and I was like, okay, something different, something more interesting. Applied, okay, I'm sorry, DM'd some entrepreneurs on Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn, saying them I can do SMMA, I can do web design, I can do video editing, just hire me, give me any job, give me anything you have out there. What else interesting I did? Yeah, I mean, like, messaging and applying for almost 70 jobs in one single day is already like a big deal, but I gotta say it's not like a fully you know, something. Okay, it's not like my plan and goal was like 100. All right, so I'm kind of a little even disappointed on myself right now. We didn't really you know, woke up too early, so it's 10:30 p.m. right now, and I'm not feeling great. All right, just I want to throw up. I don't want to look at my MacBook screen right now. I want to throw up. My head is aching. I hate it. I want to go to sleep. Yeah. So, gentlemen, I think I'm gonna leave you right here. God is testing us right now. I can't just really say anything else than that, you know. But I like kind of what is happening right now. Yeah, whatever. Just trying to be a man, you know. I'm trying to find something good in everything which happens to me. All right. This day job, which might be not the best legit business out there, okay, giving me a ton of motivation to find another job, and hopefully I still hope that they're doing at least something good and something legit, because I'm still working over there, you know what I mean? And I don't really have any other offers and job offers, anything to kind of quit, and you know, I can't do that, right? The legit places I went to, like real estate companies, they don't offer any like, you know, any proper pay. They just commission purely commission based, and you have to commit to the location, physical location, by buying transport, paying for your food. So it's a lot of like a risk you have to take, and you don't want to do that. But these kind of places, you know, they kind of give a good pay, but then they do this kind of weird things on the bag. Like a lot of people who are selling, I'm pretty sure they haven't made any single research on what the heck they're selling. Like the first work day yesterday when I worked, I just made a quick, like freaking them Google search, and just some, you know, you watched YouTube videos and like, you know, some Instagram posts. Already found some not really you know, whatever. Yeah, found 1 or 2 posts just saying don't take this pill, and regarding their website, I'm not even talking about that. But yeah, it's weird, but even this college thing is kind of helping us right now in this case, because I can say to my mom, you know, like college, I can't really commit to work and she's gonna be fine. And in the process of everything, you know, my mom doesn't really trust the internet. Okay, if I'm gonna find even a proper job and make a lot of money, like it has to be like 5K a month, and then maybe she will trust the internet, you know. Right now she doesn't. So I will win some time when I'm gonna be at college. You know, on Saturday and Sunday, on weekends, I'm gonna be able to work. I'm gonna be able to apply for more jobs. But hopefully, before this thing is gonna happen, I still have some time, and I'm gonna already applied for a lot of jobs today. I'm gonna apply for even more tomorrow. So I might even land this appointment setting or recording, inshallah, job, even before we're gonna like, you know, we'll have to, yeah, maybe I will even, yeah, who knows, whatever. Peace.